Okay, at that point, who is this? He understands that the kid, but not you, okay? Who is this Rebbeinu Shalom that I should listen to him? When in the next pasuk we say, "L'man tesaper ba'odnei bincho ben bincho eis asher alau to Mitzrayim v'zeh asher samti bom v'datem ki ani Hashem." This is the answer to the question. The last three makkahs, the ayatosh that I'm showing now, these three makkahs in Parashas Boy are the answer to Paro's question, of Paro's questions of Mi Hashem Asher Eshma V'Koiloi. And when it ends, Vidatem Ki Ani Hashem, what this is a message both to Paro and Mitzrayim and to the Doros of Klal Yisrael. The first 7 makkahs are the punishment. The last 3 makkahs of the education. The last 3 are the sign they're there for Paris and for the whole of Mitzrayim to know Vidatem Ki Ani Hashem, and it's also for the Doros of Klal Yisrael to be able to use the Inyanim of Yetziat Mitzrayim to inspire a connection to the Rebbeinu Shalom based on Hakaras Tov and everything that we've gone through. So you see, there's a very strange lashon that the Apostle uses. L'man shisi oisoisai eila b'kirboy. In order that these signs that I've put in sense, surely it should have said Asher Samsi. L'man shisi oisoisai eila that I've put. Shisi is a very interesting lashon. So Chazal tell us that shisi is actually Rosh Hashanah for the 3 oisos, for the 3 one of the 3 signs that we get, that we have. The Shin of Shisi is representative of Shabbos. The Tav of Shisi is Tefillin. And the Yud is Yesoid. Now Yesoid in the Spirit representative of sneers and modesty. And it always goes hand in hand with bris. Bris being the manifestation, the bris milah being manifestation of Yesoid in this world. So we see various of the oisos actually referred to. We see a few of the oisos referred to at certain times. Tefillin is referred to, according to Menor Farsh, and bris is referred to within the parasha when the apostle brings it down in Perek Yud Beis, towards the end of Perek Yud Beis. He says the Klal Yisrael have done that which they've been told. Because unfortunately, it's referring to bris. Tefillin is brought down because we're told specifically at the end in Perek Yud Gimel, we brought down that we have the instruction of Tefillin. Shabbos is actually alluded to. Shabbos is alluded to, according to Mishnah Berurah, that the reason we have Shabbos HaGadol is representative of the fact that Korban Pesach was originally brought on the 10th of Nisan. And Shabbos HaGadol, according to Mishnah Berurah, commemorates that. So that is Shabbos is alluded to within the parasha. So the Degel Nachman Ephraim makes an interesting hara. He says the word shisi can also be read shtei. That the first pasuk of the parasha is talking about the first 2 of the oisos, which is Shabbos and Tefillin, both of which specifically are Zeicha Yetziat Mitzrayim. Shabbos is referred to again and again throughout the Tefillin, and Kiddush we refer to again and again as Zeicha Yetziat Mitzrayim, and Tefillin as well. We read through all the parts of Tefillin references to Zeicha Yetziat Mitzrayim. So when it says Shisi Degel Nachman Ephraim, and he's got a few different 2s that he puts together, those are he's referring to when he's talking about the Shel Rosh and the Shel Yad and Tefillin. Those are refers to the first 2. And when it seems to repeat, but not quite repeat in the second part, the first part says, the second part says, "Man tzafef ozei bincho ben bincho eis asher alav Mitzrayim ben oisoisai asher samti." Here uses the lashon asher samti von. So the first pasuk is referring, it says, uses the lashon b'kirboy, amongst them. So we have amongst us and around us, we have these 2 simonim. In the second pasuk, it uses lashon bon. Is within us, is a part of us. And the Degel Nachman Ephraim brings down that is talking about Milah. That is talking about the inner bris milah is something within us. And if I also bring down that Bom is Rosh Hashanah bris milah. He says that the second pasuk is referring to the ois of Milah. And these 3 oisos are there to be able to instill in Klal Yisrael And so, the union of chinuch of our children, that we can tell them Hashem Salat to Mitzrayim. The oisos that we get in Mitzrayim, the 3 makkos of the second of boy, as opposed to Masha Enkin, the makkos of Avira, the 3 makkos of boy are there to be able to give us a relationship with the Rebbeinu. Will they be able to give us to understand that which HaKadosh Baruch Hu has done for Klal Yisrael? The most potent, the most direct one of which is Bris Milah, which really brings us to the Inyan of the Yoma. Sunday on my end, I haven't been at 2 brisin today. That this week's parasha is the really sort of like the beacon of light of what Bris Milah is. Bris Milah is the Yesod in Klal Yisrael, is the Yesod in Torah, is the Yesod in the Adam, is the point from which the child can grow. He starts with Bris Milah, the next stage, and then as he gets he starts keeping Shabbos, hopefully quite young, although it's not quite that applicable to him. And then he goes on to Tefillin as he gets to Bar Mitzvah, but the bris is the first of the oisas that a person encounters. And hopefully, having had his bris and Parashas Boy, that our beautiful new nephew, friend, son, grandson, great-grandson, cousin, sibling, can go on really, Gabriel Menashe. It's so interesting to hear what all the different names come from. I'm very interested to hear. The Be'ez Hashem, Gabriel Menashe will go on to really emulate and to really fulfill all 3 of these oasis and be a true beacon of light to his parents, to his grandparents, to his great-grandparents, and to all of Klal Yisrael.
Now, get Lordy, get that come in. They were like, oh my God.